Taylor back here at the Style Table on My Style Mondays. I'm here with the lovely Donya Smida. She is the CEO of Grow and Glow. She's a speaker and coach helping entrepreneurs reduce stress and achieve harmony in their lives. Donya, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be with you, Joe, today.
So, I'm someone who, as a wardrobe stylist, I help people reduce some of the stress out of their life through their style. So they're ready to go and they don't have to worry about their clothes. You help us as entrepreneurs reduce stress over our whole lives.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that's great. And you guys know I love coaches. You guys know I love coaches. So
Thank you.
so Donya, tell us how you got started and why you decided to start Grow and Glow.
Yes. So I was in corporate for 17 years. I had high managers positions. So I had a very stressful job as well. So I understand where you come from all. And at the same time, when I go home, I have a family. I have three kids to raise. So it was a very tough period, how to manage my stress so I can be in the moment when I work and be in the moment when I'm at home and having to take care of all the things. But still, there were moments, specifically in the morning, where, when the alarm switch on and you just want to switch it off and hide and don't go out there because you're so still tired. You have the whole night sleep, but you are still tired. You know this feeling where
Mm-hmm.
you think you cannot have the energy to go through the day. And that was a
Mm-hmm.
point where I said to myself, I cannot live like this. So I went through my own development, I learned and I implemented. And today I'm the stress manager coach supporting busy entrepreneurs.
And, we all need that. We all need to reduce stress. And I think it's fantastic you telling your story because you know firsthand. You're not just somebody whose life would appear to some people as being, oh, she doesn't have a stressful life. You were in corporate and you have a family. You have three children. When you get home, that's a whole nother job on top of the high stress career you once had. So you know firsthand. So you're talking from frontline experience and you've created ways and tips and techniques to help your clients achieve that harmony.
Exactly. And, as a coach, of course, we know a lot of tips, tricks, and techniques. We experiment them by ourselves. But the idea is to find what is adapted to you. So
Mhm.
it's also a shortcut to take the coach. So you don't have to go through everything on your own and then find there are tools that are not aligned to you. And then you will abandon. And then you think stress is normal. And then your mind will tell you new stories. Stay, let the life stay as it is, and so on. So the coach is here also to give you tools that are adapted to you. So they're more powerful, you will see results, and you will have this momentum to go further. And the second thing the coach or mentor can support you with is the accountability. Because
Mm.
there's so many books we read, so many great speeches we listen to, but we forget about them because we don't implement. You need somebody watching from somewhere and reminding you to do the things.
Yeah, because when you're stressed out, you can't think. It's
Yeah,
hard to think, it's hard to remember everything because you're so stressed out. And sometimes you can have so much on your plate, you become paralyzed. But having that personalized coach to tell you, I can see that these are the things that you need as an individual.
yes,
And I can help you as an individual work through these things because we all can read all these, these different things and think that it's going to work for us. But it's not a cookie cutter thing. It's not something that just, it's a one size fits all. That's what makes
Exactly.
coaching great, because it's personalized.
It's personalized. You can also, you understand your functioning, which is for me the thing that you will always have in you. Once you understand how you function, with time, you don't need a coach as often as before, because you know what are your beliefs, what are your values, what you stand for, what you like less. But what is for me is something you said, which is very important. When you are stressed, you go on the autopilot mode. And when
Hmm.
you are on this autopilot mode, you cannot think outside the box. Maybe there are solutions you don't see. You have all the old beliefs coming out. You
Right.
might even hear the voice of your mother or father or teacher telling you, you have to work hard, work harder, you're always late. And all those stories, they come when you're stressed. And the more
Yes.
you're stressed, the less you can think, and the more you do things on autopilot, and fulfillment and happiness, you can just say bye.
Yeah, because you can't really be effective to whatever business you're in, or whoever you're helping in your business, or whether you're selling products or providing services. It's hard to be effective when you can't think outside of the box. You have to be able to sit back and breathe and take care of your own personal life, and give yourself some grace. We
Yeah.
like you said, you say these things that you've heard from the time you were a child,
Yeah,
or and you kind of live in that space, which is not positive, right?
exactly. And we always say the kids need to get bored to invent new things, to invent, games and whatever. But do you take the time to get bored? Do you take some time to
Mm.
step back? No,
Hmm.
you're always busy doing things and running and thinking about tomorrow while you are today. We are always thinking on the future or
Yeah.
of the past, but never living the moment. So we ask the kids not to get involved in, internet or television and get bored and innovative and so on, but we don't apply this to ourselves.
Right. Right. And that's a good way to put it. You guys, did you hear that? Sometimes we have to get bored. And it's okay, because you're so busy, you don't know what it's like to get bored because you're so busy. So it's okay to get bored. I like that. I really like that.
Yeah, and you know
That's
what people tell me? But I'm stressed because I don't have time. So if I take time to get bored, it doesn't work out because I don't have the time. But for me, it's a vicious circle, because if you don't get bored, you don't have clarity, then you are stressed, and then you don't know what you do, and you're not productive. And of course, you don't have time because you're not productive enough. You might do uh, something, it takes you 1 hour, while if you were relaxed and not stressed, you might take only half an hour to do it. So
hmm.
at some points you have to cut this vicious circle and decide that this needs to stop.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And I see you're a speaker as well. So
Mm,
you're on stages and you're helping people that way. You do one-on-one, you do virtual coaching as well.
yes.
So you guys, she can help you anywhere in the world you're located, which is
Yeah.
awesome, which is awesome.
Yeah, this is the new, I would say, illness. Recently, it was recognized that burnout is an illness. While for a long time, when you say, I have a stressful job, it makes you important. it makes you that you have responsibilities. But actually, this might lead to health and mental problems. And then you have a big problem here. We don't want you to go to that level of stress that will give you mental and physical pain.
Oh, exactly. And for those of us who are a little vain, stress will make your stomach stick out because we carry stress. And a lot of times we gain weight, we retain water, and we'll, many times for those of us who are probably 40 plus going through menopause, you'll also retain that stress right in the middle because that's where we tend to gain weight. And all of that will culminate. It will also affect your hair. You could lose hair, all kinds of things that that we are trying to avoid. So lowering your stress levels takes care of everything inside and out.
Exactly. I also heard yesterday in another podcast that stress gives you belly fat.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Belly
it's
fat.
scientifically proven. And I was like, okay, maybe
Hmm.
this will help me also in, because sometimes people say, no, stress, I don't have any symptoms yet, so I can live with it. But why do you want to wait until you have the symptoms? Act on it beforehand.
Right. Be proactive and get ahead of it so you don't have to deal with it so much. Now, Donya, you have some events and things coming up. Can you tell us about what's coming up for you next?
Yes, so I'm part of a movement which is called I'm Remarkable. And this movement is to celebrate each of us, to celebrate our achievements. So, this is a movement that you have to join. It's only 90 minutes workshop, it's free, and you will learn how to celebrate your accomplishments for yourself and also in front of others. And it will support you to give you this positive kick, and it will lower your stress. You will see. So I invite you all. It will be the last week of April, yes. And I will send you the link to join. It's absolutely free. I'm very happy to have you all there. It's very important to share your accomplishment because everybody on this planet is important.
There you have it. There you have it. Now, Donya, you know I have to ask you about your style. What if you had a celebrity or if you had a style that you like? Who could you say that somebody that you admire their style or is a style that you recommend for speakers who are going on stage? Like, what are some of the things that you feel
Okay.
comfortable and feel powerful wearing?
So I really love how Meghan Merkel is dressing. Not now that she's a princess, of course, even better, but before. I mean, I liked her style because she has a wonderful body, of course, but I like that it's a combination of class and also comfortable. So for me, this is very important, the comfortable side of things, and that the material are good materials. I don't know how to say it in English, but like, material that are from cotton, something really.
See, there you have it. And, when you're a speaker, I would always recommend, dress in something fabulous, but also comfortable
Yeah.
because you want to be comfortable on stage. You don't want to be worried about this sticking out or that sticking out or if it's laying correctly. Choose natural fabrics. It also helps the environment as well. But I call it PCC, polished, comfortable, and confident. So
Wow.
that's what you want.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm also a trainer. So for me, the golden rule is to have comfortable shoes. It's, I mean, nice, but comfortable. So always try the shoes before you go on stage or somewhere, because shoes can ruin your day.
Woo! Yes. Yes. Shoes can ruin your day. And on that note, that's the perfect way to end this segment for today. Thank you so much, Donya. Donya, you guys are going to put all of her information in the comments below, and where you can get in contact with her, and she'll put all of her information on that. So I will see you next week on My Style Mondays, every Monday at 7 p.m. right here on At the Style Table LLC on Facebook and YouTube. Please follow, like, and subscribe to my channels and social media. I always appreciate the support. Bye, you guys.